We now have video of ICE agents in Minneapolis, Minnesota, maskless, walking out of a restaurant with activists and community members capturing their faces. And here they are for all to see, these goons who likely did not even read the contract that they signed, thinking they were just going to get $50,000 to carry out fascism. Well, they are in for a very, very, very rude awakening. These are the men, per local activists and community members, who do not deserve a drop of peace. They are targeting people, sadly, who look exactly like them. These are the cowards who sign up for an administration that is covering up the crimes of Jeffrey Epstein. They are the brown shirts in modern times.
That justifies them murdering your neighbors and citizens in the streets. These white supremacists, Nazi and coward, punk, mother ICE! The whole world is watching you, mother right now. Hillbilly American mother like this, the right thing to do. No one else in the world believes that. The whole world knows this. Gassing the children, beating up the women, murdering civilians. Nobody on the planet Earth believes that's good, except some brainwashed piece of garbage, piece of filth, piece of mother.
Hip-hop artist R.A. the Rugged Man spoke out on what we are seeing in our streets, and for speaking out.
This is a shocking story. An ICE protester says that her global entry and TSA pre-check privileges were revoked 3 days after an incident in which an ICE agent scanned her face while she was observing them on the streets. Ars Technica is reporting that 56-year-old Minnesota resident Nicole Cleland was volunteering with a group that tracks potential ICE and Border Patrol vehicles in the neighborhood when she observed a white Dodge Ram being driven by federal agents. She said she followed the car for a short time from a safe distance when two other vehicles being driven by federal agents stopped in front of the Dodge Ram and blocked her path. An agent then exited the vehicle and told her that they had performed facial recognition on her and said that she was impeding their work, warning that if she did it again, she would be arrested. She drove away, and then 3 days later, she received an email notification that her global entry and TSA pre-check privileges for airport security had been revoked, with a message telling her that she may have been found in violation of customs and immigration regulations. Federal agents have been known to be using this facial recognition software during these recent raids. Cleland has since filed a declaration about ICE's actions with the district court in Minnesota. We're going to stay on top of this all and more, so spread the word and follow for more.
This is what the federal government is coming to. And
Minnesota, we're getting news from healthcare workers that there's individuals that are showing up to the emergency room who require amputation, and some with cracked skulls, because ICE is taking individuals, stripping them naked and abandoning them in the woods. This is the time that if you are a dog owner and you're taking your dogs for a walk at a nearby park or something, please just keep an eye out. Make sure that there's no individuals in there who had succumb to hypothermia. This is really important. Please share this with everybody, and let's just come together.
Are being taken out into the woods around the Whipple and released in the middle of the night, sometimes with no clothes. always with no phone, if they're brown, with no ID. And it's a death sentence. One of the people had a cracked skull that's been treated. So they're taking the people that they don't want us to know about, and they're dropping them in the woods.
Even worse with the people that they detain, per those on the ground. I've made this quite clear in the past, and I will continue doing it. On my independent show, I've tried to amplify different voices that are attending protests, that are speaking out against ICE, what community members are doing to keep everyone around them safe. Please, if you haven't already, you must utilize your voice. You must build through community. You must protect one another at all costs. I believe, even though in my view, they are not being as successful as they would like, and Stephen Miller is playing the blame game with Kristi Noem behind the scenes, and they're all pointing the fingers at one another. Minneapolis is not done. It is the testing ground. They are seeing what works. They are seeing what doesn't. When communities stand together, when they communicate amongst one another, when they get to know each other, when they make those connections, and they say, we are going to take a stand by organizing, by being on patrols, by taking people we know and even people we don't to and from school, to and from the grocery store, to and from their jobs. That is a way of fighting back. So please, if you can, start organizing now. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/tytsports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.